In this video, we'll discuss firewall filter unicast RPF. Unicast RPF stands for reverse path forwarding, and this is a feature of Juniper devices that allows the device to verify that a packet is not being spoofed and used in a denial of service attack, which is using up resources of the device itself. So unicast RPF can be used on interfaces that carry both IP version 4 and IP version 6 traffic, and as I mentioned, it's designed to reduce denial of service attacks against those devices. It helps determine the source of the attack as well by analyzing the source ID or the source address of the packet. The purpose of unicast RPF is to reject packets from unexpected source addresses. Now, this can only happen on interfaces where you've enabled unicast RPF, and also the router must be equipped with the Internet Processor 2 application-specific integrated circuit. Unicast RPF runs in two modes, or one of two modes. We have unicast RPF strict mode, which does two things. It checks the incoming packet to see if the source address matches a prefix within the routing table, but it also goes and confirms if the interface is expecting to receive a packet from the source address. Packets that fail the RPF check are not accepted on that interface. And also what can happen here is the packet can be counted and sent to an optional fail filter that was configured when you configured RPF on the interface itself. When applying a filter to packets that fail the unicast RPF check with the optional fail filter, you can perform any number of operations such as accepting the packet, rejecting the packet. You could log the packet as well. So there's a number of different filters that can be applied. In order to configure unicast RPF, you have to use the RPF check command on the interface or a group of interfaces that you'd like to enable the feature for. Now, the RPF check command has an optional fail filter parameter where you could specify, a filter that's to be processed upon failed packets. The second mode for unicast RPF is unicast RPF loose mode. Now, with loose mode, it does not confirm if the interface is expecting to receive a packet with this specified source address. To configure your interface for unicast RPF loose mode, we use the mode space loose command. And again, you use this command on the interface itself. So unicast RPF must be configured with each interface. As far as unicast RPF and default routes go, it's important to understand kind of how these default routes within the routing table will work. So the default route is used when the active route cannot be chosen from the routes within the routing table. This is typical of routing devices, is that when there's no active route that can satisfy the path, then the default route will be used. The default route has the equivalent to 0.0.0 as an IP address. You can actually view the default route with the show route space address command, and the address is going to be the next hop address of the default route. So where are we sending this information if the destination route has not been found within the active routes? The default route will use whatever interface is displayed in the output of the show route command. In this video, we discussed firewall filter unicast RPF.